how y'all feel? Hey, listen, man, this is Charlie Waters. They call me Waters because my rhymes flow like the ocean. Man, listen, man, we starting something brand new. Want you to get in on it. It's called Ask Charlie. I know some of y'all ain't seen me for a while, but I've been around. We've been doing some surveys on some things, and Ask Charlie is all about you. If you want to call in, if you want to ask some questions and get some biblical answers to them, you can call in and Charlie will do his very best to work with Jackie Jackson Ministries or whoever to get the answers that you need from the Bible or wherever. Y'all know I ain't all that strong in the word, but I do the best, the absolute best I can. Today's subject, I got a letter. This letter that I got is from Sarah, and Sarah asked this question. Sarah said, where I put Sarah's letter at? Sarah, in essence, was Sarah. Sarah's from West Virginia. And Sarah said, Charlie, how do you feel, or what does the Bible say about gun control? So I want to give you my position and my thoughts on gun control. First of all, gun control, to me, means not missing the target. it means, you know, anyway, my position is, as long as it is a defensive thing. See, God don't want us in offense. Matthew chapter 5 verses 38 to 42, I looked up, talking about, you know, turning the other cheek and things like that. You know, not going back and trying to get vengeance. Like Romans, you know, tells us in Romans chapter 12 verse 17, 21 tells us that we don't go out trying to get vengeance on anybody. You know what I'm saying? That, you know, God said he will repay. So we allow God to take care of those situations, right? But there are those times when you find yourself in a situation where somebody needs help or you need help and you got to do something about that situation. For instance, a friend of mine was in a diner one time, and these knuckleheads come in there in the diner and they gonna rob the place. Now, one got a shotgun, the other one got him a rifle, something like that, and they holding up everybody, taking everything from everybody. And there was this woman that was sitting there. It's a true story. Charlie ain't making this up. Charlie don't be playing with y'all. This true story. This woman, she's sitting there, and she had a bunch of rings on her fingers. And the man said, this woman got a bunch of rings on her fingers. Now, I don't know if her fingers was fat or what, but whatever, he didn't tell her to take the ring off of her finger. The friend said, cut the bee's fingers off in order to get the ring. Now, when he started walking over there to the lady, somebody sitting there with a permit to carry, a legal permit to carry a firearm. As soon as the guy got past him, he took his pistol, put it up behind the guy's head and said, that's enough. Got the gun from both of them jokers and they got arrested like they were supposed to. You understand? There are situations that call for offense. Now, Jesus said in Luke chapter 22 and verse 36, he was just getting ready to go to Gethsemane and pray this just before he was taken. And he said, you know, let me read it to you. So, only verse I got for you. And so, let me see if I can see this here. And it say, he said to them, but now I say to you, if you have a purse, take it, and also a bag if you got a bag, and if you don't have a sword, sell your cloak or what would be your coat and go buy yourself a sword. Now again, that's not for offense, that's for defense if you find yourself in a situation. Now Peter said, Lord, there's two swords. Later on, he said there's two swords, so Peter took a sword with him. And that's how he was able to cut off Malchus, the high priest servant's ear. But see, that ain't the way that's supposed to work. And that's why Jesus told Peter, I believe it was in the Luke, he said to him, he said, you know, if you live by sword, you're going to die by sword. So that's wrong to go looking for trouble. But if trouble find you, you know, you need to do something. See, there are warriors that are in Scripture We find many godly people that fought battle. Abraham, he had that when Abraham won the battle with the kings. Abraham had this group of men with him. It was 200 of them. They were called Hanik. And those Hanik were Rambos, man. Just 200 men defeated the slaughter. He slaughtered several kings with just those men, those shepherds, man. It was something else back in those days. You know, but you got Joshua was a warrior. You have Samson, Deborah leading the army, Gideon, the mighty man of valor. David was definitely a fighter and a warrior. We have these people in the Bible. And when you read scripture, Jesus never told anybody that was in the military that they need to give up the military in order to have a relationship with him. As a matter of fact, he told the centurion that he told the people, I hadn't seen faith like this, man. In Israel, he tell the man that he needed to change. And see, it would be a shame. It's evil to me. This is Charlie's opinion now. But it's evil to me if a person, somebody being raped or murdered or harmed in some way, and you say, well, I'm a pacifist. I ain't going to do nothing I don't get involved in violence. But this person is being violated in some way or another. Some way or another. But you're going to sit there and just watch that happen. No. There are times when you have to step up and do something about it. And in conclusion, I want to tell you this now. You go do it legally. You get a gun, you get it registered. You go get a permit to carry if they allow you to do that in your state. You get a legal permit to carry the firearm in your head. Don't go out and just get some gun or whatever. Do things right. Because there's a right way to do it. All right, I'm done. I'm Charlie Waters again. You can log on to www.JackieJacksonMinistries.com. Go to the contact section, and you can leave me any question you want to. All right? Charlie love y'all. I see you later. This is just my opinion. Yeah, but I think it's right because I use the Bible. Charlie used the Bible. Bye. I got to go.